Good evening, everybody. Happy Friday. How's everybody doing today? I hope you all had a great week. These weeks are flying by, guys. Oh my God, it's crazy, crazy, crazy. This summer is going by too fast. Oh, sheesh. Gonna start in with our VFX Pro Primer in the silver tube, guys. We're gonna put that on while we chat for a moment. So, you know me, I'm like the girl that does the natural looks all the time. But I really wanted to try and step out of my comfort zone a little bit and do some more like glam looks for you guys. And I did one a couple of nights ago and I got so many compliments on the look. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna come on and we're gonna do another like more glam look. So we're gonna do that tonight. So VFX Pro Primer in the silver tube. Then we're gonna go in with liquid serum in 04, okay? And I'm going to just put that on. I need to order more. I'm like totally out of my serum, my liquid serum foundation. I love this stuff and it's so good if you have dry skin. It's really, really good. Damp Beauty Blender. Gonna go in, we're gonna pounce that on. So, weekend is here and I'm trying to think of stuff to do this weekend. I want to get out a little bit and get some fresh air. And, you know, we go for rides all the time and stuff, but you're still sitting, you're still in a car. So I'm trying to think of things that we can do that would get us walking and a little bit more exercise and still give us some fresh air. I am not up to doing anything that involves large crowds. So I'm trying to think of places that we can go that won't be crowded. That would kind of be just kind of like me and my family. I'm just not ready to do the big crowds. I know a lot of people are traveling. They've been going on vacation and you know, that's great. Everybody's different, but for me, I'm not ready to do that yet. And this hair is gonna drive me crazy. Let me just try and pull that up for a minute, just while we throw some makeup on. Okay, that's better. Then I'll put it back down. So, I am going to shop for a camera this weekend so that my videos can be better quality and you can get a full screen. So that is one goal for this weekend. Okay, so I'm gonna go in and just put a little bit more on the areas that I have some issues with, which is always more so on this side. And I'm just gonna pat that in. And then we're gonna set our face. And this foundation actually gives you a really beautiful dewy glow to your skin, which is why I tend to not go in with the purple tubed primer, our Stro primer. Okay, so foundation's good. And let me just go. Now I know the setup's a little bit different today, so if you see me looking off, it's because I'm looking in my vanity mirror. Okay. Let's put the hair back down because that looks a little funky. So does this, but hence the reason why I never wear my hair down, guys, ever. All right, let's go in with our CC powder. As soon as I find it, here we go. And let me get my big fluffy brush. We're gonna go in and we're gonna set our eyes and our face. Now you don't have to, you could just leave it as is, and it will give you that really pretty dewy, glowy look, which is normally how I would wear it. I don't usually go in and powder my face, but because everybody asked me to do contour again, for the love of God, I don't know why you would want me to, but I guess everybody kind of learned a little something from it. So I'm going to do that again for this look. Okay, so face is powdered. And I do have to just clip this out of my way because it is going to drive me crazy if I don't. Okay. That's not attractive, but you know, it is what it is. Okay, so face is set. And as you can see, even with that CC powder, we still have a really pretty glow to our face. Okay, now we're gonna go in with the Peach Bite palette. Brand new, was just launched on the 1st. It is a gorgeous palette, guys, so pretty. We're gonna use the contour color from there to contour our face. And I'm gonna go in with my brush. Gonna go into that contour shade, and I'm just going to start doing my under my cheekbones. I usually just kind of go like that and just follow that natural indent of the hollow right there. Okay. And then we'll go back and we'll blend that all out. And I bring it all the way to my hairline. And I do like this brush for there, but then I switch off and I go to a fluffier brush. And I'm gonna go now onto the high point of my forehead into almost the hairline. And we're going to put a little bit of contour right in there. And what I normally do is I will bring it down and then kind of sweep it under my jawline. And my chin, because I'm always trying to hide my chin. And just bring it down. And then before we blend, I'm gonna go in with a smaller brush. Let me use this one. Not that one, this one. I'm gonna go in with a smaller brush. I'm gonna go into that contour. And I'm going to just contour my nose. And I bring it all the way up into the hollow of my inner corner of my eye. And other side. Into that hollowed area in the inner corner. Bring it down. Then I just bring it across a little bit to the tip of my nose. Okay, and right now you can see it looks crazy, but we're gonna blend all that out. And if you put a little underneath, That's also going to give the appearance of a fuller bottom lip. And we will blend that out. So now we're going to go in with big fluffy brush, okay? Big fluffy brush, because now we're going to go in and we're going to blend this all out. And I usually go quite aggressively when I blend. I mean, I'm not pulling on my skin or anything, but I'm blending it quite aggressively because I don't want any harsh lines. I want everything to be blended. Okay. And you're going to blend it out under the lip. And then we're going to go in and we're going to blend that contour on the side of our nose. And then usually what I'll do is I'll go in with a clean, soft, smaller brush, and then I just make sure that everything is blended on the side. Okay. Now let me take a clean brush, and I just go in and I just make sure that that is blended. I don't want any harsh line. I want the contour, but I don't want a harsh line. Okay, so we got our contour now, and I just leave it very subtle. I don't like a harsh contour for me, but you can put, if you want a deeper, darker contour, you can put it on and not blend it out as much. Okay. Okay, so everything's blended really nicely. Now we're going to go in and we are going to set our lid with the blush from the Peach Bite palette. And I am going to go in with, let's see, I'm just going to grab any brush. It's just a fluffy brush. I don't even know where it comes from, to be quite honest with you. I'm going to tap off. And we're going to put this on our crease. And this is going to be the foundation, the base in our transition color. And that's going to go in our eye crease. And I'm bringing up just a little bit above my natural crease on both eyes. Okay. And now we're going to start building our eye look. So we have the blush from the Peach Bite palette in our crease, and we've brought that up just a little bit above our natural crease. Okay. Now we're going to go in with our Smoky Trio palette, which gives you like a white shimmer, a black, and a gray shimmer. And we're going to start building this eye look. So now I'm going to go in with another fluffy brush, okay? And I'm going to start really lightly with the black. And again, I'm looking in my vanity mirror, so if you see me looking that way, that's what I'm doing. So we're going to start placing that on the outer corner. And this step does take some time, okay? You are going to need to have patience and just go slow. Usually what I do is I will go in and I'll deposit that color on first, and then I will go in and I'll blend everything. I usually will go in with a clean brush, and then I blend. And the black that we have, it's really pretty, and it looks so much more intimidating in the actual pan, but it's not, guys, so don't be afraid of it. Now I'm just taking a clean brush and I'm going in and just blending that black. And like I said, you do have to be patient. It takes a little bit of blending, but it comes out beautifully. So what did you guys all have for supper tonight? We did takeout. We just ordered pizza and subs. I just did not feel like cooking tonight. I don't know why. I haven't slept in like the last 2 nights. I don't know. I just have not been able to sleep. And it's like I feel so tired. Obviously, because I didn't sleep. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with the brush go that I used. Oh my god, what brush did I use? I have no idea, people. I'm losing control. Okay. Goodness. All right, now I'm gonna go in on this eye. Same thing. We're gonna go in, we're gonna drag it through the crease, and we're going to start blending it on the outer corner. And then we'll blend everything out. Okay. Blend. I usually never tape a video at night because it's so dark in my room. So it's always so hard to see here at night. But I did not get a chance to do one today. I was just really, really busy today, and I had a lot of stuff that I had to get done. Like, it just had to get done. One of those days. Okay. And I'm just going in, blending. And like I said, guys, this does take a while because you have to keep blending. So it is a little time consuming, but so worth it, guys. Okay. Now I'm just alternating between brushes because one is more dense than the other. So when I want to really soften it, I'll go with the more dense. And the other one I'm just using to soften the edges. And then we're going to go back in and we're going to put that peach color right into the black and the crease again. And let me go into that. Now I'm going to go in with that peach. We're going to tap off and we're going to go right above the black. And I'm using that just to soften it all out. And I'm going right above the crease. And I'm bringing that right up to my brow. And I'm using it now just to soften that outer corner up a little bit. Okay. And then we want to make sure that it's even, that both eyes look like they have about the same amount of black and color above. Then we're going to go in with Orange Pop Cream Shadow. Making sure I have, because I have 2 shades. And I am going to put that on with my, well, actually, let me, I'm actually going to go in with this brush, and we're going to pop that on the lid. And I'm keeping it mainly towards the inner part. I'm not taking it all the way over. I want to keep it on the inner part of my eye. And then we're going to blend it. And then we'll go back in with the black and do our crease. Okay, so you don't want to go any further over than here. Now, using cream eyeshadows can be a little tricky when it comes to blending it out if you're not doing your whole entire lid. But again, that's what I mean. It just takes patience. Lots of patience in blending. And if you go too far over, it's okay, because you can go back in with that black. And add back the black to the corner, the outer corner. Okay. So I do want that black to be on the outermost corner of my eye. So now I'm just alternating, and I'm switching, and I'm putting the brush in the opposite direction. So that I can get it where I want it. And I'm just pushing that into the crease. Okay, and now I'm going to go back in with that brush. We're going to go back into the black, tap off, and we're just going to deepen that outer corner again now. And go back into the crease with the black. And it might look a little bit different on camera, I'm not sure. It's looking like it comes off a little bit differently than what it does in person, but I'll tell you guys, I love getting takeout once in a while. But I love to cook my own foods, and I swear to God, my stomach already knows that it had like food from the outside. I have to be so careful with what I eat, because I have diverticulitis, and I'm telling you, my stomach knows the minute I've eaten something that I probably shouldn't have. every single time. It just knows. It's like, nope, that was a bad decision. Shouldn't have done that, Charlotte. Shouldn't have done that. All right, and I'm just gonna go in and touch up the orange. Because I do want that to pop. So the trickiest part is getting it to blend from here to here. You don't want a harsh line, so you have to blend so that it's just an effortless transition from the orange to the black. And that can be really tricky. And I've still not mastered it yet, so, but I try. Okay. So now I'm going to go in with that big fluffy brush again, and we're just going to go in now and make sure that it is blended and it's soft. And then I'm going to go back in with the blush from the Peach Bite and go over that black. Now this is obviously a much more dramatic, like glam look. Perfect for like, you know, a night on the town with the girls or the hubby or the boyfriend or significant other. It's definitely like a sexy glam look. And our cream shadows, guys, are so good. They last. They're very easy to blend out and to apply. Okay, and I just want to make sure that we are even on both sides. And I think this side needs to come over a little bit more. Just a tad more. It's so hard to see. Okay, and this is what I'm saying, guys. You just got to be really patient with these looks because it takes a lot of blending and patience. And remembering which brush to use. Okay. So, sorry if I keep going out of focus. I have my phone in a different spot than I normally do. Okay, I think we're good. I think we are good. Okay. So again, you want a little bit of that black peeking through for the little bit of drama right on the outer corners and in the crease. So guys, what are your plans for the weekend? Anything good? I mean, I really just need to find someplace that we can go, like maybe walk. I mean, there's places that are like, you know, you could go walking that are quiet, but it's like the cemetery, and my son will not go walk in a cemetery. He refuses. He's just not gonna do that. Okay, so now we're gonna go underneath with the black on a really tiny little brush. You're gonna tap off, and we're going to drag that under our lower lash line. And I like to use shadow as eyeliner. I just find it blends better, it lasts longer, and I have more control with an eyeshadow than I do with an eyeliner. But you could go in with a regular black eyeliner and get the same look. But I just like the way the shadow kind of smudges more. It just smudges out more. It's just so much easier. Okay, so let's just clean up our edges. Make sure that they're all good. And so we have that blush on the top, right underneath our brow bone. Now you could go in with, a highlight shade on your brow bone if you wanted to. But I wanted to try and keep it mostly matte because that shadow, the cream shadow, is got a little bit of a shimmer to it. So I didn't want that to compete with a highlight under my brow bone that was like shimmery. Okay, so that's good. Now we're gonna go in with mascara, and tonight I'm gonna use the Star Look, and then we're gonna go in with blush and highlight on our cheeks. And I love Star Look. I don't think it gets enough love. It's such a good mascara, guys. It really is. The brush is like really unique, and the one end gets into those little baby lashes so good, and then it just kind of like fans out the outer lashes, and it gives such a pretty look. It's just such a pretty look. I mean, I love all our mascaras, you guys know this. I'm like really up close and personal with you guys, aren't I? Tonight, I'm trying to take the light from the vanity. Okay, that's one coat. I need to place an order for so much stuff. I was looking today and I'm like, oh my God, I'm out of this, I'm out of that. Cause like I only use Farmasi products now. It's very rare that I use something else. I will still use like my ColourPop blotted lipstick because I love that stuff. It's just amazing. I love it so much. But for the most part, it's just pretty much all Farmasi. And of course I got mascara. You know the drill, ladies. Let it dry and we will get it off. If you try to take it off when it's wet, it's just gonna smear. So just let it dry. And then you take a spoolie and it comes right off and it won't ruin your eye look. Okay. So that's star look. Gonna go in and do the bottom lashes and then we'll clean up that dot. Now this brush on the bottom lashes can get a little tricky. You do have to be a little bit more careful when doing the bottom lashes because the brush is so like much rounder at one end. I usually try to just stay to the thinner part and work my brush that way. Because otherwise you can make a big mess, a really big mess. Because this fatter part ends up hitting underneath and you can get mascara everywhere. But once you're used to it, you'll be fine. You can just go bing, 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 and it won't matter. But if you're not used to this type of wand, it can be a little intimidating at first. Okay. But this wand is so good, guys. It's so good. And like I said, I don't hear a lot about Star Look. And I honestly do not know why. I love this mascara. And it gives you like a real intense black pigment, just like all the other ones. It gives length, it gives volume. I mean, it does it all. Okay, spoolie. Go in and it comes right off. Doesn't destroy your makeup and you're good to go. Now, I don't do brows ever. But if you wanted to, you could. Let me see. Do I have... I usually go in, when I do my brows, I'll go in with the Tattoo Studio because I like the way the wand is. It gives you like almost like a microbladed look to your brows. So I will just go in and just fill the front of my brows just a little bit because I'm still growing them in and they're still really kind of sparse. So I'm just gonna fill them in just a little bit. Okay, just, and like I said, I love this one because I like the look that it gives me. It kind of just gives like a very natural looking brow. Because I am not good at brows, guys. I'm actually really bad at it. Like really bad at brows. It's terrible. So this product helps me out a lot. And like I said, I don't do brows very often. I don't know, I don't do them. I kind of prefer my own brows. But it could be just like I said, because I don't really know how to do them very well. But I'm trying to make this a more glam look. So and then I just follow the natural curve of my brows. And that's it. That's all she wrote. And then I just kind of go in with my spoolie and I will just brush up and blend those. And like I said, guys, I do not do well at brows, but that's okay. Okay, and now we're gonna go in with blush, and I'm gonna go in and just use the blush from the Peach Bite palette. And we're gonna pop some of that on our cheek, the apples of our cheeks. And I bring a little bit onto my nose. I'm gonna pop a little bit on my forehead. And you can take that blush all the way up if you want to. Just make sure it's all blended. Okay. And then if you want, you can go in with the highlight from the palette, from the Peach Bite palette. Take a little bit on your finger and just kind of put it really right above the apples of your cheek. Just like that. And then what I do is I go in with that Beauty Blender and I just tap it in, because the moisture from the Beauty Blender blends it right in. So it doesn't look so harsh. It doesn't look like it's just sitting on top of my skin. It blends it in really nicely. Kind of just melts it into the skin. And then let me take a little bit right down the center of my nose, a little above my Cupid's bow. You can take your finger too if you wanted, and just kind of accentuate that. Okay, now we're gonna go in with lips. And guys, I know I use it all the time, but I love our matte lipsticks in the color Skin with Looks Like This, because it's so neutral. It's not going to compete with anything else on your face. And I'm not going to use lip liner. I'm just going to go in with the Liquid Matte 201 and it's such a pretty color, guys. And some people get intimidated because it's so light, but it's just, it goes with so much. It can be mixed with so many things. You can use it to ombre. You can use it as just the way it is. You can go over on top with gloss. You can mix it with other lipsticks. Okay, so 201. And then I'm going to go on top with 02 in our Sparkle Lip Gloss. Let's see. Whoops. Yeah, I'm going to go in with this one. This is like my favorite color combo. I absolutely love it. I'm going to end up having to get another one because I use it so much. Okay. And then a little trick you can use, you know, with like some lip glosses, almost all lip glosses actually, you can sometimes get like that little bit of stringiness when you touch your lips together. Like you get a little bit, that's because you've put too much product. There's too much product that's built up in the rim of your lips. So what you can do is you take your thumb, and as if you were like a baby sucking on your thumb, you take your thumb, you put it in your mouth, and then you pull straight out, and that pulls all that product. So like that, and it pulls it all out. So then you're not going to get any of that stringiness when you have a gloss on top of any other product. It takes care of all that extra product and it just pulls it out onto your thumb, and then you're good to go. So let me think, is there anything else? I think we're good, guys. I think we're good. So that's the look. So let's recap really quickly. We used VFX Pro Primer, camera ready, in the silver tube. Then we went in with liquid serum in 04. For eyes, we did our base in transition using the blush from the Peach palette, okay? And then we went in with the Smoky Trio, the black from the Smoky Trio. And then we went in with our cream eyeshadow in the color Orange Pop. And then we dragged down that black eyeshadow underneath as our eyeliner. We used Star Look mascara on our lashes. We used the blush and the highlight from the Peach Bite palette on our cheeks to highlight. The other thing you could do is, if you wanted to, you could actually go in and take another little tiny brush and go into your highlight and pop a little bit of that right in the corners, the inner corners of your eye, and that's going to make it pop even more. And it will just break up a little bit of that black. Okay, so that's the good thing about these palettes, guys. You can use them for so much. It's incredible. Then on lips, tried and true favorite 201 Liquid Matte Lipstick in the color Skin, and on top the Sparkle Lip Gloss in 02. And we set our face with the Be Fit CC powder, which is our color correcting powder. And that's how we got this look, guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope that you want to recreate it. I think it came out really pretty. It definitely makes your eyes pop. It just stands out. It's just a really pretty, sexy look. And I think it's good for so many occasions. So yeah, so it's a little bit more glam. I'm trying to get out of my box a little bit for you guys. So I hope that you like it and want to recreate it. So if you do and you are interested in any of these products, feel free to shop my online web store and catalog at www.farmacyus.com. facebook.com/Charlotte Cardoso 2. And from there, you can get any of these products, add them to your cart, sign up and create a customer account. That way you can track your orders, and it will be delivered directly to your door. Or you can sign up as a customer to get 50% off by paying $19.99, and you'd get all your products for 50% off at that discount, which is the same discount that we get as beauty influencers. And as always, if you're interested in becoming a beauty influencer with this company and signing on with me, please message me on Facebook at Charlotte's Cosmetics and More, and I will let you know exactly how you can do that and send you all the information that you'll need to get started on an amazing, amazing career. So thank you so much, everyone, for watching. I hope you all have a great week. As always, if you have any questions, if you want samples, things like that, please feel free to reach out to me. And again, visit me on Facebook at Charlotte's Cosmetics and More. You can find me on YouTube and also at my personal website, which is www.charlottescosmeticsandmore.com. Thanks, guys, so much. Have a great rest of your evening. Have a wonderful weekend, and I will be back this weekend with another video. Take care. Bye, guys.